Welcome back to the channel Luxury Auto Reviews. Today, we've got something truly exciting lined up at the all-new 2026 Toyota Supra. This latest iteration of Toyota's iconic sports car has been stirring up buzz, and for good reason. Whether you're a longtime Supra fan or just curious about what makes this car so special, you'll want to stick around as we go deep into every detail, from design to performance, pricing, and everything in between. Interior. Let's dive right in with the first impression this car makes. The exterior. The 2026 Supra maintains the aggressive, sculpted silhouette that has made the modern A90 platform so recognizable, but this year's model features a more refined evolution in styling. Starting with the front, the fascia is sharper, more angular, with a redesigned grille that feels both wider and more integrated into the lower bumper. It's clear that Toyota leaned heavily into aerodynamic efficiency this time, with active grille shutters and a subtly reshaped splitter that channels airflow more effectively. The new LED headlights are slimmer, stretching back toward the fenders, with a smoked housing that gives the car a meaner, more assertive look. Move to the side, and you'll see that Toyota hasn't deviated too far from the signature Supra curves. But there are key updates. A deeper character line runs from the front fender to the rear haunches, accentuating the car's muscular stance. The wheel arches are now slightly flared to accommodate wider tires, giving it a lower, broader look even at a standstill. For 2026, Toyota is offering a new set of forged alloy wheels, a 19-inch standard on the base model, with lightweight 20-inch options for the performance trims. Side mirrors are sleeker and now house integrated cameras for the optional 360-degree view system. Around back, the changes are more noticeable. The taillights have been redesigned with a more three-dimensional effect, creating a floating light signature that glows brightly at night. The deck-lid spoiler has been subtly raised and shaped to generate more downforce without resorting to an oversized wing, maintaining the Supra's refined aesthetic. Dual exhausts remain, but they've been reshaped into oval tips, and are flanked by a more pronounced rear diffuser. Everything about the rear end screams performance, but in a way that doesn't feel overdone. It's bold, but tasteful. Interior. Now let's step inside, where the 2026 Supra continues to blend sports car heritage with modern luxury. Immediately, you'll notice the cabin has been significantly updated in terms of materials and layout. Gone is the overly BMW-inspired design from previous models. In its place is a more original Toyota look, still minimal and driver-focused, but with improved ergonomics and a dash layout that feels more cohesive. The center stack now features a floating 11.6-inch touchscreen with Toyota's new infotainment interface. It's more responsive and intuitive, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto out of the box. The digital instrument cluster has been revamped as well. A customizable 12.3-inch display now provides real-time telemetry, G-force meters, and performance data right where you need it. Seating has also been upgraded. Standard sport seats are trimmed in Alcantara with contrast stitching, and higher trims get full leather, power adjustability, and ventilation. The bolstering strikes a nice balance between comfort for daily driving and support for spirited cornering. Toyota has also paid attention to sound insulation this year, using acoustic glass and better door seals to reduce road noise, while enhancing the growl of the engine when you really put your foot down. Despite its compact dimensions, the Supra doesn't feel cramped inside. There's decent headroom, even for taller drivers, and clever use of space behind the seats for small item storage. Performance. Now, let's talk about what really matters: performance. Under the hood, the 2026 Supra continues to offer two engine options. The base model gets an updated 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder, now pushing out around 265 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. But the real star is the revised 3.0-liter turbocharged inline-six, which now produces a formidable 395 horsepower and 384 pound-feet of torque. That's a noticeable bump from previous years, and it comes courtesy of revised tuning and a lighter exhaust system. Toyota claims a 0-60 time of just 3.9 seconds for the six-cylinder version, a blisteringly quick for a car in this price range. The 8-speed automatic transmission has been retuned as well, offering quicker shifts and improved responsiveness in manual mode via paddle shifters. For those craving more control, Toyota is also bringing back the 6-speed manual option, now better matched to the engine's torque curve and geared for performance driving. Chassis tuning has seen subtle but effective changes. The adaptive suspension system now responds more intelligently to road conditions, making the car feel planted without being punishing over rough pavement. Steering feel is sharp and communicative, and the balance through corners is nearly perfect thanks to a 50 hours 50-minute sway distribution. Brembo brakes come standard on the higher trims and offer consistent stopping power without fade, even during extended spirited driving. And while the Supra remains rear-wheel drive yet true to its lineage, it now includes an electronically controlled limited slip differential as standard on all 6-cylinder variants, helping distribute power more efficiently when exiting corners or driving on uneven surfaces. In terms of safety and technology, Toyota's full suite of driver assistance features is standard across the range. That includes lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning with auto emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. There's also a new track mode that disables most assists, letting skilled drivers push the car to its limits on closed courses. So, how much does all this cost? Pricing for the 2026 Supra starts at around $47,000 for the 2.0-liter model. The 3.0-liter version begins closer to $56,000, with the premium trim pushing into the low $60,000s, fully loaded with options, including the performance package and carbon fiber interior touches. You're looking at just over $65,000. That still undercuts some of its European rivals while delivering comparable performance, build quality, and tech. To sum things up, the 2026 Toyota Supra isn't a radical reinvention, it's a thoughtful evolution. Toyota listened to both critics and enthusiasts, addressing concerns about interior quality, tuning the performance more precisely, and giving the car a more distinct personality. The result is a Supra that feels more mature, more refined, yet still thrilling when you're behind the wheel. Whether you're hunting for a capable daily driver with serious style or a weekend track warrior, the new Supra makes a compelling case. It's a sports car that's true to its roots while embracing the future, and honestly, that's what makes it so special. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this in-depth look at the 2026 Toyota Supra, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more reviews, and drop a comment below. What do you think of the new Supra? Would you take it over a Mustang, or maybe even a Cayman? Let us know. Catch you in the next one. Subscribe to Luxury Auto Reviews.